Hey everybody. Just giving it a little lag time. We're all streaming, we're all live. So here we are. Okay. I just have to bring up my agenda. And then we'll do our thing. The thing that we do so well. Hey, the dead card. This is Mark, right? Mark, what's up? Hey, Kate. I should have said Kate. Nobody knows who I'm talking to. Yeah, let me just bring my little agenda. Basically the image I just posted. I'm losing you, aren't I? I'm losing you. Outs and downloads. Okay. So, thank you for joining us. And we are Squawking Dead, a podcast pulverizing episodes of the TWD universe, giving you news, rejoicing, and also going really deep into the content. And for now, it's been quite a while since we've had the show and an actual official episode. Even the episodes that we've posted have been pre-recorded from way back in October when we were at Walker Stalker / Camp Merrimack Fall Bash. Thank you for joining us. It's just us chickens. It's really just us, isn't it? I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple things. First of all, what the heck is what is this thing? What is that? What is that? Okay, so that basically is our support system. You don't have to give us any money. But that's kind of the first thing I wanted to talk about. As you may or may not know, we're a podcast that pulverizes episodes. We kind of go deep into the content. We kind of pick things apart. We discuss personality types, motivations. Rarely do we discuss ships, but sometimes we do, and we have a little fun with it. I do, at least, because then I get to be a little contrarian, be a little devil's advocate about certain ships. And we do have different ships on the show. We do have different points of view. There's a bunch of us hosts. You know, we got Chris from BMNY Deadcast. We have our OG Squawk and D Carol G, our original two-man host kind of thing that we had going on, just she and I, and then until we brought on first Ashley Weidman, the 2018 Talking Dead, Walking Dead Ultimate fan. And then, you know, we brought on CosmoMom09, whom I found through, I think I found her through her submission for 2019's Ultimate Fan. And, or at least that's what won me over, because I just saw that she was so passionate about things. And ever since we've had her on, it's been such a pleasure. Like, I mean, I've just genuinely enjoyed becoming her friend. Carol and I, OG Squawk and D Carol G, you know, she and I have been friends forever. We just discovered that we'd been friends for like about 13 years, roughly. So, and she's just salt of the earth, awesome, always gives it to you straight, probably a little less detached emotionally than even I am. And I can sometimes be pretty cruel. But, yeah, but Rachel, going back to Rachel, like, I'm slowly finding out that I'm really, really loving, like, you know, becoming friends with her over the course of the past year almost. Obviously, Chris has been like a boon. He's connected us with so many different people. Chris from BMNY Deadcast. Just an awesome, all-around great guy who will have your back, you know? And, you know, we're doing a lot of collaborations. Obviously, he's been on this show. But lately, I've been on the last couple episodes he's had with Cooper Andrews, you know, in the background mostly, with Lindsley Register. And we just got, like, well, I can talk about that later. But anyways, but yeah, and, you know, obviously we had Meg the Geek. She has her own channel, too, and she's been on for quite a while, and it's been great. You know, and yeah, I mean, I've been enjoying getting really in touch with everybody. And, but I do want to talk about the support because, lately we've been switching to a little bit more of a model. Like as much as I enjoy posting on social media, creating images and stuff like that, and I still will be doing that, but I've noticed that a lot of our posts have gotten to are half the time are going towards the coffee ko-fi.com/squawking dead, which is right here. You can see a little marquee. What that is that anytime anybody gives us a coffee during the stream, their name will actually pop up during the stream, showing that they've given us support. The page is basically you buy us a coffee, one-off coffee, you have access to our exclusive content for 30 days. And what that content is, it's basically unedited copies of the episodes that we release. We're talking about, sometimes it's unedited interviews, sometimes it's unedited episodes. You're talking about pre-show, post-show, because we cut to right where we say we are Squawking Dead, and then we will sign off, and sometimes we'll do a little bit before and a little bit afterwards. Hey, Chris. I'm RNL. What's up, dude? And so you'll get that content as well. You'll get these episodes before anybody else. You can download them to your phone, your computer, keep them forever. They're yours because of your support. We're going to be rolling out a whole bunch of new features, one of which I will explain at the end of this AMA. But, I mean, first things first, it's, Kate's just saying how on Instagram, she's saying how it's great to get unedited copies. And especially if you're in a different time zone like Kate is. And Whispers UK, sometimes shows up, sometimes he's not. But he has a new work shift, so, he's got to take care of himself. Basically, yeah, it's a really kind of nice thing to have. And on top of all of that, your support kind of gives you access to when we record. So as you may or may not know, we used to go live, and it was not that it was hard or difficult. It was just a little complicated, getting everything set up, kind of like now. Like I'm live with you right now. It was kind of a hack. We would be on longer than we wanted to be, and pre-recording our episodes where we break down Walking Dead episodes, Fear the Walking Dead episodes, etc., even the news, breaking down trailers and stuff like that. It was a little bit more difficult when we were going live to the public. It was great, but we noticed that if we just went on, pre-recorded our episodes, and let me just close this so it doesn't bother me, and focused on the actual content, breaking things down, taking our time, editing things out when we wanted to, rather than having these big gaffes. Sometimes, and there's even times where we're like, we want to do research mid-show. And so there was no way we were going to do that live, because A, we didn't want to waste your time, and we didn't want to waste ours, but it was ours to waste when we actually did pre-recordings. But not only that is, like, we discovered that, like, if we pre-record, we can be with you in the chat as the episode airs and just talk about anything, in the chat. And that has been so great. And first of all, getting to know a lot of you. It's just been kind of great discussing your days occasionally, and then going into, like, what we're about, and then, talking about us on the side, but then also talking about the content, maybe fixing something that we missed, giving your opinions on some things that we've talked about. So, and now Chris is messaging me on Slack. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Actually, this is a good thing to talk about, Chris. I'm not going to say word for word what you just sent me, but take, for example, Sharon, one of our fans, BMNY Deadcast and Squawking Dead. It's at I Love 4 Paws. I think it's PAWZ or S, something like that, on Twitter. She actually talked to Yul Vasquez, and if you haven't watched The Outsider on HBO, he plays one of the detectives. Like, he's not a primary character, but he's one of the other detectives that helps out the primary character. Excellent actor. And they were like petitioning him to show up on BMNY Deadcast. And I come home and I'm like looking at this tweet. I'm like, what the heck is going on here? And lo and behold, like Yul Vasquez actually responds the next day. He's like, let's do it. And I'm like, okay, I guess we're doing it. I guess we're figuring that out. So that's happening. Thanks, Chris. Right in the middle of a live stream. But just goes to show what can happen live. And take, for instance, Mark Roberts. Thank you for that. I'm not sure if you heard the alert, but yeah, Mark Roberts just gave us a coffee. Thanks so much, man. Who is it's the Walking Dead cards. I want to get that right. Yeah, sorry, the Dead Cards, at the Dead Cards on Instagram. Thank you. Now you'll see what we're talking about. We actually have we're actually going to be doing a lot of things. Hey Karen, what's up? See you on Facebook. We're actually talking about unedited episodes. And so the last thing I wanted to say was, okay, along with going live, we stopped doing that. We did pre-recordings. We're with you in the chat. People who give us coffees will have access to not only the unedited episodes, not only the finished product, also they can take that, play that whenever they want. That's yours with the intro music and the effects and all that stuff, all the edits. So some people want that. You also get to be with us when we're actually recording the episode. So you will get an offline copy of the unedited episode, but you will be a part of the show in a ways in the real-time chat. Now, as you may or may not know, when we're going live here, and I'm looking at your chats like Karen right now, like, hi, how you doing? Hey, there is a bit of a lag. When you're with us in Zoom, which we use the Zoom platform to actually connect to all of the hosts, so we can record, etc. We record the episodes that way. We and then we download the raw video, we do the editing we need to do, and then we broadcast it. We do some little trickery. But what we can also do is bring you guys on, our coffee backers. Now, we've done this in the past, and it's been great. It's worked out really well. It's allowed us to actually export things. This is what we use to give you the videos for the unedited copies. We put it in our Google Drive, and then we give you the link to it. And so, yeah, there's a lot you get with your less than a cup of coffee support. But what I wanted to talk to some of you about who have actually given us coffees, like Karen, like Kate, who gives us actually monthly so that she doesn't lapse in content, is that, and that's the sound of Mark's money. What we discovered in one of the last few live recording sessions, is that some people had difficulty trying to use Zoom, the program on either their phone or even on the desktop for some people. I wanted to discuss basically something I tested out last night, which was I could actually, and this is what Chris does, BMNY Deadcast, on occasion. He'll use Zoom to actually broadcast to YouTube directly. And so what we decided to do was, I said, okay, as long as I'm scheduling these recordings properly, entitling them properly, I can stream. Actually, for those who are having difficulty, I can actually leave a link at the bottom of the post, the coffee post, where we announce our upcoming recording session. Let's say for the upcoming episode, it would be 10B would be episode 9 of season 10. So we're covering that, let's say. And so I send you guys the Zoom information, the link to join via computer, the link to join via browser, the link to even join via phone, like telephone or cell phone. But at the bottom of that, I can include an unlisted YouTube stream that you guys can connect to and use that instead. Now, some people don't even want to be a part of the chat or the show, and that's fine. I discovered that quite a few people were either working or just didn't want to have to deal with Zoom, and they just wanted to be on YouTube, and that's fine. And so I can bring up that chat. I can give them the link, and there's a bit of a lag. That's true. Same as now. Hey, but it's pretty cool. And I think that's another option that we can give to people, or maybe the main option. If some of you don't want to participate, you could just go on the YouTube stream, the unlisted YouTube stream. Go there. You can still chat with us if you decide to, but Zoom is where it's at. Zoom, the chat is real time. You send it to us. It pops up to all our hosts at the same time because we're all using Zoom. And so you can, I think that's where it's at. Not only that, I kind of want to reveal this now, but I'll wait a few seconds. The reason why I'm bringing this up now is that I will be stopping to post the exclusive coffee content, the coffee.com content on social media. I find it's a little bit of a chore. It kind of gets in the way of the things that I want to do, the editing that I want to do. I've got a full-time job. I'm married. I cook dinner on occasion with my wife. It's one of those things that, and I just need to basically step back from doing as much promotion as I usually do. And I find that has like a double benefit to that. Now, benefits me because then I don't have to do it. Like I can just create the main image that we're going to use for thumbnails and then just post that in Coffee and then call it a day. You guys get the recordings, you're happy, you get the notifications, you're good. And, I get to move on with my day. But the other benefit is that when people go to our social media and they look at our feed, it's not full of like these, especially new people. It's not full of things that trip you up. It's not full of things that like, that will trip a new user up. Like they go to the page and like, supporters only. Oh, that's so annoying. Now, if you are following us on Coffee, now you don't have to back us to follow us. So let's say you decide not to, give us money for that month or like $3 for that month. That's fine. Just go to ko-fi.com/squawkingdead. It's right there, actually. That's the URL. Head over there, create a follower account, and just follow us that way. You can enable desktop notifications. So in Chrome, I think in Chrome, but if you got to correct me if I'm wrong, you'll get desktop notifications of new posts or you can get email alerts, and then set it and forget it. You don't have to think about it after that. You'll automatically receive new blog posts, new images, new videos straight to your inbox. You can open it up whenever you want. If you are backing us, you'll get alerted to that. Oh, there's no sound for you? Is Facebook not getting the sound? I just want to make sure. Let me see. Well, in the meantime, let me just tell Lois that check the speaker icon to see whether you're... I'll check the speaker icon. Okay. Oh, okay. Mark can hear me. He's on FB, on Facebook. Hey, Mark. Okay, anyways. Yes. Anyway, sorry about that. Okay, so it's 18 minutes in. Okay. Wait, Rachel, what do you need clarification on? What do you need clarification on, huh? What's going on here? Who's in charge? I don't know why I'm here by myself. I can invite you guys on anytime. Anyway, so thank you. Well, thank you. Thank you, Lois. I'm looking good tonight. Thanks. I didn't even shower today. Anyways, guys, so listen, guys. Okay. Yeah, if you head over to there, create a follower account, you can get the notifications, and then set it and forget it. And then even if you don't give us any, if you don't support us for that month, you'll at least know that content has been posted. You'll know generally from the title that we've created a new feature, or we've rolled out something new, or we're going to pilot something. And then, you can decide to if you want to back us then and find out what it is, you're good to go. So that's really it. Yeah, I'm trying to follow the Instagram chat too. Let's see. Okay, so anyway, I think I want to give you guys the floor just in case you didn't understand anything I was trying to say, or if you guys want to ask me anything. I did want to bring up something very special because I kind of wanted to sneak this in here between bouts of me talking about all this stuff, this coffee stuff, this the live stream, the recording sessions and stuff like that. I wanted to bring up Nightmare on Elm's giveaway Ooh, bet you didn't know that was coming because I didn't write about it. Nightmare on Elm has a really cool giveaway. Basically, head over to, he's doing this only on Instagram. It's at Nightmare on Elm, and the E in Elm is a 3. Okay, just so you know. Okay, now the giveaway basically is it's got a little trick to it. Now, what he's doing is a GoFundMe. If you have donated to his GoFundMe, you already have entry points. You just have to message him letting you know that you're doing the giveaway. Okay, that you're in. You know, if you're in, and you get points if you donated. But now, the minimum requirement for that giveaway is just a $5 donation. What he's trying to do is get money for his top surgery. The reason why he's asking you for help is because he had the money for the top surgery already, but due to family trouble, he had to actually use his own money to bail his family out. And so at that point, it's kind of like, it's heart-wrenching, it's heartbreaking, and you know, ultimately, he just had to turn to us for help, the TWD family. Now, if you go to his account, you'll see it's the first and only post is the giveaway post. The third from the newest is the actual post talking about the surgery, right? Now, read the whole giveaway post in total. You do have to give a $5 donation. You do have to be following him. But after that, you don't have to do anything else. You can see what the prizes are. It's basically a choice of, you get the grand prize. There's 2 winners that's possible too, which is great. You get the choice of either 3. You get a choice of 2 as a grand prize winner. There's a choice of an array of 3 Funko Pops, and there's 1 action figure. So you get to choose 2 of those. Now, if you don't like that, obviously it's two Funko Pops and 1 action figure. Now, if you don't like that, there's also a 4th option, which is you can get any Funko Pop of your choice under $13 from Amazon. So grand prize winner gets 2 out of those 4. The second place winner will get whatever's left over, 1 of whatever's left over. So it could be either a Funko Pop they didn't take, the Rick Grimes action figure, or the $13 Amazon Funko Pop, $13 and under. There's also sub prices for the grand winner, the grand prize winner. The grand prize winner will also receive 2 mini prints from TWD Black, the black and white guy. That's Robin Overton, right? Great artist, awesome TWD artist and fan. Just a really awesome, good guy to get to know also. You'll also get just a bunch of tchotchkes, basically, some really cool tchotchkes. But you can read the details in that post. Now, again, that username is at Nightmare on Elm. The E in Elm is a 3. So hit that up. It's only on Instagram. So just so you know. So head over there now. Or not now. Do it later. but be sure to do it. There's so many ways to actually win. The minimum requirement is a $5 donation. It's to help out TWD family. That's all I can say about that. That's all I need to say about that. Because I know you guys are pretty cool. You're very kind. You're very giving. And I know you would do it without the giveaway. But the giveaway is kind of a really sweet little fun thing to do. And all the ways you can enter and engender TWD family, why wouldn't you? So there's that. So see, I did that for you because you're right here and I get to blow your spot on Instagram. Anyway, so Nightmare on Elm is also saying there'll be 2 other giveaways if this one isn't appealing for you or you don't win. I'm gonna talk to you about that. Like, let's just knock this out of the park and see what happens, right? Now, I think one thing I want to know about the giveaway is also the more you give, the more points you do get. It is one of those things. So yes, the minimum amount to join the giveaway is $5, but any amount you give over $5 to help out goes towards, like, every dollar is an extra point. So you could just win on that alone if you wanted to. Oh, and just so he knows, this came in. Thank you for this, Nightmare on Elm. I only wore the 2 bracelets that you gave me. It felt kind of like Johnny Deppish to wear the 3rd, so I didn't. So thank you for these. This is something he's been giving to people who've been giving. He also has an Etsy store. So if you don't want to donate to the GoFundMe, you can actually spend money in the Etsy store, and those will go towards your entries. And all the links to all these things, the GoFundMe, the Etsy store, they're all in his bio. But yeah, he has these for sale actually. These Pura Vida bracelets. And for people who do donate on the GoFundMe and they give us, like a certain amount, he will give you stuff because he's just a sweetie poop. He's just a sweetie pie, sweetie poop, an amazing kind of dude. So, oh my God, Miss Mazel's on Instagram. What up, girl? Okay. Yeah. And so, and he also revealed on the Instagram chat is that he's basically going to also, if things start to dwindle, he will start to actually make a part of this giveaway, or maybe another giveaway, autographed copies of Ross Marquand, autographed photos of Ross Marquand and Cassidy McClincy. So keep the fire lit. I don't want him to have to sell to give those away. Please donate to his GoFundMe, enter the giveaway so he does not have to give that away. Okay. I think we've closed the book on that. Okay. Part of the thing that I also wanted to discuss here also is I wanted to talk about morning SQUAW-fi. Now, morning SQUAW-fi has been kind of fun. I had a lot of fun. I mean, as tough as it is to talk about, let's say, the subject of bullying, we've had 2 morning SQUAW-fis. We made the initial one available to the public, which was talking about, of course, Nightmare on Elm's topic, which was basically walker immunity. If you had like a brain injury, could that somehow make you immune to the zombie virus, let's say, right? We talked about that. That's on YouTube now. Well, it's been on YouTube. It's also in a coffee post to take you straight to the video if you wanted to. Great. We had a second one. That one is actually locked behind a paywall. So it was for only supporters. The reason why I wanted to do that was because I wanted to test this out. I didn't want to really make this a public thing. I wanted to see how it went. The intention, I wasn't sure whether or not this was going to be something that we would be doing always, because it requires like basically input from you guys. You guys give us the topics to react to. I want you guys to be able to vent your days or talk about things that have been on your mind, and it could be outside of TWD, because the second topic we actually talked about was bullying. Now, just so you know, that video on bullying we'll be releasing tomorrow to the public. I'll be premiering it. I think I'll just do it like around 5, and it's only going to be on YouTube. So you have to subscribe to YouTube at least. If you're not subscribing to ko-fi.com/squawkingdead, and you should. Now, you don't have to back us to follow us on Ko-fi. You don't have to back us, but at least subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/squawkingdead, and head over there, subscribe to our channel, and enable notifications. Click the bell next to the subscription button, and then choose all. You'll know exactly when we go live. You'll know exactly when something premieres, and you'll have the option to get reminders for when let's say we upload a video that we want to premiere to the public at a certain time. You'll get a notification that, oh, Squawking Dead has scheduled a premiere. Do you want to be reminded 30 minutes before the show? Or 30 minutes before the show, and then also right before the show. You can click yes, you can click no. At least it's in your notifications. So you get them on your desktop, on your mobile, etc. So just so you know, I will be premiering that video tonight to be aired tomorrow. I think we're going to do 5 o'clock Eastern. So for those of you in the UK, that's going to be 10 o'clock. It's a short video. It's about 10 minutes. I think it's about 10 minutes. 10 minutes and 40 seconds, something like that. I will not be going live. It will just be premiering the video. And there you have it. It's already on YouTube. We already aired it in an unlisted post to Ko-fi subscribers. So, yeah. Just Rachel's basically saying the captions were hilarious. Well, it happened to be that Chris's... I don't know if it was your phone speaker or if you were getting notifications at the time, but Chris's mic kept going out during his recording. So I had to put little captions, just to kind of say what he was saying because I didn't want to have to adjust the volume. If I did that and it suddenly cut in really high, your ears would have been blasted off. So I don't want to do that. It also would have sounded crappy. I'd rather preserve his existing voice and just put in little captions with the option if you wanted to raise the volume for just him, fine. But anyway, so yeah, we'll be premiering the bullying video tomorrow. I thought it was a conversation that or a conversation starter that we just couldn't not make public. And then I thought to myself, why don't we make Morning SQUAW-fi just a public thing, an official Squawking Dead segment? Now, it's not going to be in the audio podcast. The reason being is because I figure we make a delineation between breaking down teasers and trailers and episodes. And, if we do decide to get on to do some news about The Walking Dead, that's fine. But this could also be not related to The Walking Dead. So I didn't want to make it part of the audio podcast. It is, I don't know if it's more of a visual thing, but it does feature us struggling to stay awake, trying to have our first morning coffee. In fact, I have some coffee right now. And it shows us all bleary-eyed and stuff for the most part, drinking our first cup, trying to struggle to have a thought. And so that's kind of part of it too. But another thing I wanted to note is that, let me see. It's really loud. Turn the volume down before you get to me. Oh, okay. Oh, you haven't seen the video, Rachel? I sent you the video. Let's see. Anyway, so yeah, it's an official segment. What was the thing? So yeah, I wanted to make it, so I didn't want to put it in the regular audio podcast. It is more a visual thing. And then also it's kind of like Morning SQUAW-fi was really meant to be a one take of an uneducated opinion on a subject that you just want a response from us from. So you basically steer the conversation. You give us what you want to talk about. We'll just respond to it. We'll just have a stupid answer for you. And what I hope that does is not only do you reach us and you get us to respond, but by us responding, we open up your topic, the thing that's been on your mind to everybody else. We give everybody else the medium in which we could start a conversation. We're just sparking conversation. So at the end of the day, I think it's a great thing to do on the side. It's great when we're having breaks and stuff like that. When we're having these long ass mid-season finales, mid-season breaks. I think it's also great for on the reg. Like if you guys have topics that you want to talk about, you have feelings about episodes that you want to talk about specifically that we haven't covered. It's something that we could bring up. We do it once a week. We do it weekly. And we turn it to you. The best thing to do this is kind of like why I want you guys to follow us on coffee.com, because in a world of social media posts that get lost. Now, I could do the thing that a lot of people are doing where I type up a post and then I just tag a bunch of people afterwards. I don't want to do that. That's not the way I want to run things. Occasionally I'll retweet my own tweet just to kind of make sure you've seen it, and that's fine. But I don't want this to be a sort of thing where I'm tagging a bunch of people. If you really, really don't want to miss content, you could do one or all of these things. You can follow us on ko-fi.com/squawkingdead. You don't have to support the show to follow us. Just create a follower account, follow our page, and whenever we release an update, you'll get an alert notification. Or Facebook has mechanisms to actually notify you in your notifications feed when we post. You can also go to and you can set the newsfeed setting on us to see first, so that when you open the main Facebook page, you'll see our posts at the top of the newsfeed. Now, on Instagram, you can actually set it on Instagram so that you can get notifications when we either post a story or post an actual something in our feed. This way you don't miss anything. And this is like pick your poison. If you want it to be Facebook, cool. Personally, if you want clickable links, you don't want to get alerted too much during the day, and you want to be able to get the content the way in a brief format, just enable notifications on Twitter. Twitter is kind of the easiest one. You just go to our twitter.com/squawking_dead and click a bell. And what that'll do is that'll give you notifications in your, it'll let you know anytime we post in your notifications feed. It's not obtrusive. What it is that if you are already doing this for a bunch of people, it'll group them all together. So it won't give you separate notifications for, let's say, Thora Birch or AMC The Walking Dead. You'll get them all like that. That notification will just hit at the top of your feed if somebody new posts in your notifications. So it's not like when you get hearts or anything like that, where it just goes boop, 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 boop. You'll get it all in one shot. Oh, shout out to my friend Jam Osorio, my colleague, my partner in crime at 3Nom. What up, dog? Nothing bad is happening now, right? At work. It's kind of good to know. And so yeah, you can get notifications on Twitter. Twitter's the easiest. Instagram, you can either get notifications in the feed, notifications in the story. Facebook, I don't know why Facebook is so hard. Facebook, you can just click maybe the lists, and I think you can click a box that says get notifications. That's probably the best way. But you can also set it to see first in the news feed. I'll tell you, it's been really tough. It's been tough to get eyes on our content, especially with this morning SQUAW-fi thing. Okay, so we're okay. So the morning SQUAW-fi thing is one, and John, actually, now that John's here, I can bust his spot because he I think he wrote a comment on Facebook about, he wanted us to talk about Bigfoot and aliens and what our thoughts were about that. I may end up doing that because we did not get, the only topic that we ended up getting was something that I'm not sure I have a thought on. And it's about a specific charity and that I've never heard of and would require research. So, but John was saying how, like, we should, what are our thoughts on Bigfoot and aliens? And now I think I might make that the topic just because it's so out there. Like, okay, we have over here, we have Walker immunity, which is, TWD related. And then over here we have bullying, very serious bullying. And then over here we have Bigfoot and aliens. And that is kind of apropos to us, actually, when you think about it. It's very apropos because we're really out there. Sometimes we're out there, just like the truth is out there. No, I didn't freeze up. It's just me making a dramatic pause. So yeah, I do have some thoughts on aliens. I don't have many thoughts on Bigfoot, but that's the thing is that anybody can have an opinion. We can share it instantly on social media. But here's the thing. This is why I do morning SQUAW-fi. It's not about having the opinion, throwing it out into the ether. It's about just grabbing your attention for a second, giving you a little voice, shouting you out, and then going, hey, everybody, look at this topic. We're going to respond to it. And then we can start a conversation in the comments. Like, you can reply to the Twitter feed or something. You could reply in the Instagram post that we post the topic on, or you actually probably better to comment not on ko-fi.com/squawkingdead, because there's no like reply function, there's no like function or anything like that on there, but on the actual YouTube page where we will be premiering the video, there's threaded comments, so you can just you can have your comments there. We can have a little discussion about it. We can see if we can change some minds, and since you're TWD family, we can be nice to each other while we're doing it. So, you know what I'm saying? Looks like Bridget is on. Bigfoot and aliens sound super fun. And Rachel is into it too. And so now that we've announced that, I think that's what's going to happen. Our next morning SQUAW-fi is on Bigfoot and aliens. My guess is, now here's the thing. We'll record tomorrow morning and send you the unedited copies for those who've backed us. You will receive it as soon as we've done recording, or as soon as I get all the entries in. And then once that's done, and I'm not going to post it on social media, you're just going to have to follow us on ko-fi.com/squawkingdead. You'll get the notification via email or via your desktop notifications. And then you'll receive the unedited video. And it's going to probably be hysterical because this is a very hysterical topic. And there's going to be a lot of pauses because there's going to be a lot of brain farts because I have to really think about Bigfoot. And if we get it in on time and I can edit it quickly enough and our thoughts are concise, I can get it out on Thursday, tomorrow. If not, I'll have it available Friday morning, just in time for your morning coffee, right? Just for your morning SQUAW-fi. Oh my God. Wait, hold on. I missed something. Okay. Because John said something about Shaq being Bigfoot. Missing link? I don't know. Maybe. But by the way, talking about Shaq, I heard he's an excellent EDM DJ, by the way. And I'm not joking. I am not joking. This is like from the mouths of Diplo. Okay. And Rachel saying Bigfoot is Ryan Hurst. And yet Ryan Hurst. And now we're planning their wedding, I guess. Is he single, by the way? Let's see here. Here's the thing, believe in everything. Okay. Rachel believes in everything. She believes in love and everything. And love with Ryan. Oh gosh, Rachel's here. The other Rachel. How you doing? You're kicking some ass today, aren't you? Okay. Yeah, I don't have too much to add after that, but okay, so he's married to Molly Cookson. Okay. Ryan is in love with Melissa. That makes sense. Oh man, are you, hold on, is Miss Mazel gonna fight you, Rachel, for the top spot? I think Miss Mazel's single, so she kind of wins by default, but if Molly Cookson's in the mix, I don't know. She's with Ryan, so she may have fighting skills, folks. I mean, Ryan's the one who's all like namaste, so she's probably the one with knives out, you know what I'm saying? But anywho, okay, so I think we're at the AMA portion. Like, if you guys have anything for me to respond to now, like any questions about anything I've just said, or like how does Morning SQUAW-fi work, or how does coffee.com work, or how do the recording sessions work, let's do that. Let's get that shit out of the way. Let's bang it out. Let's have a conversation. And then I'll get to the thing that I kind of want to get to. We got like 15 minutes left, so I want to get some questions in or anything like that, or any thoughts you guys have on anything I've just said, like even the giveaway. If you have any questions on the giveaway, Nightmare on Elm and I talked a lot about how to make it. I mean, in the end, it's all him, but like, you know, I can give you the skinny on it, you know, a little bit. You're 5'3" and 118 pounds. You got this. Oh, well, I guess so. Us Jews are squirrely, you know? Hey, Rachel. Okay, so, yeah, so if you guys have any thoughts, any questions, yeah, lay it on me. Because I do want to get to, because at the top of the hour, I'm just going to call it quits because I don't want to have to reestablish the Instagram stream as well. It's kind of annoying, and you don't want to have to reconnect anyway. So the big thing here, the one thing that I really want to talk about, you know, I'll give it like 5 or 10 minutes. It's something involving our upcoming, and we haven't scheduled this yet, but our upcoming episode where we'll go into all the teasers and trailers that go into 10B. As you may or may not have seen, when San Diego Comic-Con finished, we had trailers for Fear the Walking Dead, The Walking Dead World Beyond. We had materials screenshots that we poured over for World Beyond that were brilliant. We had teasers for The Walking Dead Season 10. We even got that tiny sliver of a CGI graphic of the helicopter going into the city, and for the Walking Dead movies with Rick Grimes, We'll Be Back, etc. Right? So what I'm referring to is, okay, so we definitely want to have an episode discussing all the teasers. We've held back because we knew a couple of things. We knew the season's over, and to be frank, even if we did a teaser breakdown, since the season is so dead, we barely get any views, you know, so it doesn't really matter if we release content. I mean, some people want, you know, a lot of people did watch our Walker Stalker Camp Merrimack special. in 3 parts. It was great. Thank you for that. A lot of hits on the interviews that we had with Mo Collins and Greg Nicotero on YouTube, especially. It was really great. But I do want to release the teasers closer to about 2 weeks maybe before, which is coming up, 2 weeks before the season starts, to give you guys time to take a look at it, to download it, to react to it, all that stuff. I watched the initial trailer, but these new trailers that have come out, these new photos, I need to pour over them. We need to actually do some real solid research. We will be doing screen shares when this episode comes out, but we will need to schedule it soon. I think we've all seen the photo with Negan wearing a Whisperer mask. Interesting, huh? So that's happening. I was actually surprised they even did that. They even released that, or people found that and blew it up or whatever it was. But let's give some TW family love. Yeah, and that teaser with Rosita and Eugene, Nightmare on Elm. That was fuck these guys. Why would they do that to us? After ruling it out and introducing Stephanie, it means one of 2 or 3 things, and that have to happen now. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, we'll break that down in that episode. Oh God, how long have I been on? Actually, let me see. Oh, I guess it is only 46 minutes. Yeah, I really don't have anything else. So I think what I'll do is this. If you haven't backed us, you may want to do that sometime soon. Now, it doesn't have to be the monthly. You could just do it the $3, have access for 30 days. What I'm planning to do for the teasers breakdown is I'm giving you all the opportunity to host the teaser show. It's going to be a shit show. But if you get your mic ready and your headphones on and you're backing us, you will be a part of that recording. You will be a fellow host. Now, I'll probably mute most of you during the show. No, I'm kidding. It's not going to happen. But I will go around the room, and I will definitely be pointing at you guys to give us your thoughts of each teaser scene. Now, if you're into it and you want to join us, you got to get Zoom. I haven't posted when we are going to be doing the teaser breakdowns. But when I do, if you aren't backing us on ko-fi.com/squawkingdead, like right here, if you're not, consider doing that real soon, or at least when the post goes out. Now, you won't know if the post goes out if you don't follow us on ko-fi.com/squawkingdead. You don't have to give to us to follow. So that's exactly what I'm saying, Nightmare on Elm. That's exactly what I'm saying. If you want to give us your thoughts on the teaser breakdown. Now, I'm going to be leading the discussion. We're going to be doing a screen share. We're all going to be able to talk. However, you won't be able to join us if you don't back us. You won't be able to join us if you don't have your mic and headphones ready. And I'll be doing a sound check, and you will get a copy of all the ridiculousness of you guys trying to set your mics and headphones up, me making fun of you while we're doing it. This is the thing that I've even held back from other hosts. I haven't told Rachel, I haven't told Chris, I haven't told Carol, but I'm telling you now that you've stuck around, again, you have the opportunity to join us on an episode where we break down the teasers and have a raging shit show. It's gonna be great. And it's probably going to be long. Actually, we found that when we have more people on the show, they kind of go by a little bit more quick because we kind of break things down really fast. So, and exactly, you're already talking about the show right now in the chat. So, yes, Miss Mazel. So if you get your headphones and your mics ready and we do a little sound check, you can be a part of the show too, though I know you do love your anonymity. I know you do enjoy it. So yeah, I would love to see how this works out. It's not an official breakdown really, so this is something we can have fun with. Now, depending on how this goes, it's kind of like the extreme version of what we might do randomly when we do these recordings. Like randomly, I want to be able to bring people on and then kick people off mercilessly. But yeah, I think we could do that. And then like, I do want to do that more often. Like, you know, if you are a coffee backer, you are present for the live recording. You know, we can just pull you on for like a couple minutes to talk about a specific thing that I'll even earmark specifically for you to talk about, so you won't be unprepared. You know, I think that's how it's got to go. So I love how this Rosita / Eugene conversation is going on. I was like, oh my God, right? Could be single for like a minute. Could she be single for like a minute? Rosita. Yeah, I mean, whatever. I have no judgments about Rosita. She can go on with her bad self. I think Rosita did no hashtag Rosita does no wrong. At me. We can talk about that on the teaser. We're gonna do a lot of lady shaming on the teaser, I see. Oh, and all the opinions on Gabriel, I'm sure. But I know we got a couple of points for killing Dante, but still. Anyway. At me. I don't have too much time left. I have like less than 10 minutes. I have like 8 minutes left, which will end up being like 6 or 5 because of the way Instagram works. So, if you guys have any questions, get them in now. What do you guys think about? Do you guys want to join on the show? John, you could be on the show too. You know, you got to catch up though. Come on, bro. And Rosita going to be preggo again? Okay, that can happen. Oh, Rosita with another baby. Nobody's ever thought of that. A woman with 2 babies in the zombie apocalypse? Who would have known? There ain't no birth control. But yeah, let's see what else. Yeah. So to recap, Morning SQUAW-fi is public. It's going to be available for everyone. You will get unedited versions of the unedited copies of our hot takes before editing. If you're a coffee backer, you set the topic, we respond, and then you guys continue the conversation. Follow us on ko-fi.com/squawkingdead, even if you're not backing us, so you know when we're posting exclusive content, so you can decide whether you want to. Consider backing us soon, because we're going to have a fan-hosted teaser breakdown. Hell, I may not even talk. I may just set the stage. I may just push some buttons and you guys take over. I seem to like it better that way. I think that pretty much covers it. So if there are no other questions, if there are no other fights we're going to have about Gabe and Rosita and Eugene, I think that's about it, basically. So there you have it. With that, everybody, now, look, this video doesn't have to end here. I know it's just Instagram. I know it's just Facebook. I know it's just YouTube. But if I've missed anything, or if you have any questions about anything I've talked about, I'm actually going to put I already have the link to the blog post in the YouTube and Facebook streams. So head over there. You can click the link. You can leave a comment there. If you have any questions, you can leave a comment in the YouTube or Facebook videos as well. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Just let me know. And guys, more than anything else, first of all, thank you for sticking around to the end. If you don't have a topic for us, because we don't officially have a topic, but if you don't have a topic, we're going to end up talking about Bigfoot and aliens. That shit's going to happen simply because of the reaction. But we're going to be doing this every week. So, you know, if you please follow us so you can give us whatever topic. It doesn't have to be that serious. It doesn't have to be serious at all. It could be about you and your life and what you're thinking about. But follow us. Let us know what's on your mind. Talk to us. You talk to us every day privately. Talk to us now publicly. Talk to the world. Get their opinions, even if they're wrong. I will talk too much if I do it. Nah, well, that wouldn't be the... Look, you wouldn't be talking more than I am talking right now, okay? I'm talking way too much. It's just me. I have no choice. But anyway, guys, thank you for joining. I'm going to stop the stream right now. If you have any comments, leave them on YouTube and Facebook. DM me. But it's better if you leave a comment on YouTube and Facebook. It kind of ups our profile. Like the video. Like it. Like it on Facebook. Like it on YouTube. Please. And last but not least, if you haven't rated our podcast, we have a handy dandy link. It's ratethispodcast.com/squawkingdead. Tell us why you like us. Listen to an episode and then just rate that episode there. It's like, you were wrong about that, but I'll still give you 5 stars. ratethispodcast.com/squawkingdead. Hit that up. That really helps us. Other than that, I have been David Cameo. I have talked way too much. You have been wonderful. Thank you for joining. And I guess watch out for that bullying video tomorrow from Morning SQUAW-fi. And to do that, you gotta subscribe to YouTube, please. Good night, guys. Thank you for listening and hearing me out. It's been a long day. Love you, and good night. Let's stop the stream.